Our first time sleeping indoors since Dan's place, which was like over a week ago. Made it to Stehekin's Bakery. Where are we?
We're at the bakery in Stehekin. Let's go.
Oh yeah.
Also, I found Irish.
Amazing.
So I guess that's your place right there? No, that's my go.
What did we think about Carl?
Carl is a monk in the woods of Washington in Stehekin. I like how I'm getting emails
Everyone's
about
getting
how
their
no one can
resupply
sign
boxes situated. Back on the trail. Let's go. I'm hiking so fast because frankly I've just been grumpy today and I didn't get enough sleep last night, and I was sad to leave Stehekin and I just don't feel like hiking today. But we've got like maybe 2.5 miles left, 2 miles, and I'm just booking it because I just want to get to camp and do nothing. I haven't recorded a lot because I really need to conserve my battery and I don't want to overload y'all with content or me, but it's just looked like this today all day.
Cottage company, and it has like good sewing. Yeah. And just like I don't even know anything about sewing.
What is the pad?
It's a Palante pad.
Never heard of it.
Yeah. Palante.
Interesting.
Good morning. The sleeping pad is starting to deflate. I don't know why. So I threw myself a little pity party last night before we set up camp with Vista, which ended up being exactly what I needed. I had so much fun camping with her last night. But before that, I definitely had a bit of a breakdown. I was just sad, and it's hard when you feel like you can't keep up with your friends. I'm just not quite there yet, and that's okay. But this next section is pretty hairy, and I'm really intimidated by it, and I just really wanted to go into this next section with a group, just like a solid support system. But I just can't keep up. Also, I feel like I need to give Vista a shout out because she literally walked in on me crying into a cinnamon roll and just gave me the best pep talk. Like, just told me exactly what I needed to hear. And she's actually going for her Triple Crown attempt as well. Just gave me so much wisdom and like just encouragement. So thank you so much. I don't know if you're ever gonna watch this, but thank you. I needed that. We're seeing mountains again.
We hit mile 100. Here we are about to get some lunch because it's 1 o'clock and we haven't eaten. I'm really tired and I wish I had a lot of Danishes.
Most of the time you're out here, your thoughts are just consumed with what you're gonna eat next, where you're gonna sleep, when you're gonna stop. But then occasionally you start reflecting on life, and I've just been really emotional because I just realized, you know, my whole life I've had a really hard time figuring out where I belong. I've always wanted to belong to something or a group, or I don't know, probably insecurities. I realize that I have a lot of those. And I realize that I've struggled loving myself for so long. But out here, there's nobody to impress. It's just the trees and the trail and And I think that's why I love it out here so much, because I don't feel like I have to belong to anybody. I can just be me. And it's enough, you know? And I also realize, like, I gotta do better at loving me. Also, if you're wondering what triggered all of this, it is literally because I ran into another bear. So that is the 4th one this week. Oh, slow down. Ah! And so I got scared. So I started singing all these like old high school choir songs, and just to see how much of it I can remember. And then I just started reflecting on like me in high school, my childhood, and then it just spiraled after that. So you kind of go crazy out here. Woo! So we've been dealing with a lot of blowdowns today, but this is a doozy. Oh my gosh, this is literally the trail. And this is a giant tree. So we're a little nervous that we don't have enough calories right now, because we feel like we're starving and we have to ration our food so much right now. And like we literally just don't have enough food and we're not getting enough calories in. How are we gonna cross that? Like this. These trees are huge. I wish y'all can smell what I can smell, because these wildflowers smell so good. And we're finally out of the forest. We camped next to this couple. It's an older couple from Austria last night. And they saw us laying out all of our food and heard us stressing out about food. Well, a couple hours ago, they passed us on the trail and gave us a whole bag of fried rice. And that was exactly what we needed to calm our nervousness. Honestly, this has been a stressful stretch. We forgot to resupply on gas in Stehekin, so we're like really nervous about using our fuel. My strap to my trekking pole broke, which really sucks because I really need those. And then my sleeping pad has a hole in it, so I have to inflate it in the middle of the night every night. It just hasn't been easy. It's been so pretty, but I'm nervous because I have to go through these like snow bridges, and it's rushing water underneath, and there's been so much snow melt, I don't know if it's gonna hold my weight. Huh. Good idea. I am so proud of myself because I just did an 18-mile day and I felt so good the entire time. We just pulled up to this campsite and we're cowboy camping tonight. It's been the first night in a long time where the mosquitoes aren't bad, so we're gonna cowboy camp. Good morning. It's almost 6 and we're gonna try and make it up this climb and surprise Maverick at Micah Lake and eat breakfast up there with him. We'll see if it works. Nothing like rolling out of bed and just doing a climb from hell. It's just been straight up today and the trail is so overgrown, and since we are hiking it first thing in the morning, there's dew all over the plants. So we are soaked, absolutely soaked to the bone already. There's been blowdown after blowdown, and here's the kicker. Parks pooped his pants while he was going over a log. Something slipped out. Also, this is what I mean by overgrown. This is what I'm walking through. Oh God. Just completely dense. Then it opens up. But it's just so overgrown. We made it! And look who's still here! Maverick's still here. Oh, it's so cold.
I told you, like, if you're going in, you just have to jump.
I know. This lake was literally frozen over a week ago. It's just pure ice water. 1, 2, 3. My top is off. Coldest water I have ever jumped in. You wuss.
I'm a pansy.
So over there you can see all the switchbacks. We went down and then all the way down the valley, and then we did all the way back up this morning. And it's been so beautiful. I just climbed a mountain. I got myself up here. I'm like amazed at what I'm capable of doing. This is the best lunch spot yet. I think I'll just stay here forever. Glacier Peak. This is my first time seeing glaciers. Wow. So I think our friend warned us about this river crossing. It's pretty strong, and the only thing that makes me nervous is it's like milk chocolate. You can't see how deep it is and where to step. But we have to get across. So we're gonna scout out a better location because I'm not seeing anything too good over here. Be careful. I made it. I just have one wet foot. I'm sorry, Mom. I'm very sorry. I didn't like that either. I've never been so exhausted. We are closing in on a 19-mile day during what I believe to be one of the toughest stretches of the entire trail. And we're watching the sunset.
Live your dreams, everyone.
We freaking made it. 19 miles! This quite possibly may be the prettiest sunset I've ever seen. Glacier Peak is on full display this morning. It is 10:30 and we still haven't left camp.
No need.
But we're gonna leave now, okay? It's time to go. Getting water before we start heading down. It's a hot one today, folks. Made it over the pass and look at this freaking view. We got Glacier Peak right there. And wait for it. On the other side, we have a view of Mount Rainier for the first time right over there. Woohoo! We made it to, what's this called?
Little Sally Ann or something like that?
Sally Ann Lake. Right when we needed it most. It's been so hot today.
So here we are at Little Sally Ann Lake. Emily is trying to find a hole in her sleeping pad. And we found out where it is at. Now she's just doing that.
You have to have fun out here or else you won't have fun. So even though we did not need that that long of a break, because we still have 4.3 miles to do, it was absolutely worth it. And we are so desperate for a zero, to be honest. This is the hardest section of the trail, and it has been pretty brutal mentally and physically. And all of us hikers feel that way out here right now. It is tough hiking. Blister update. I've got a bad one right here. And another bad one right there. This one from the very beginning is pretty much healed. And then I've got one there. And all up in my toes. Purple, pinky toenails. Not fun. A week ago, I made the joke and said, I thought Washington was gonna be hard. And I'm kicking myself for saying that because this section has chewed me up and spit me out multiple times. And I just feel so ragged. I'm so tired and exhausted. My body hurts. And I'm just so ready to get into town tomorrow. One thing I'm so grateful for is water is so plentiful out here that it really helps keep your pack weight down, because I've only ever had to carry 1 liter, which is so nice. So there's always a bright side. Why am I crying? It is not because of the freaking trail. It's because of these bugs. They are relentless and they drive you crazy. And all they do is they just go straight for every hole on your face. And all I hear all day are just bzz, bzz, bzz. And they bite you and they're as big as your thumb. And I'm so tired of dealing with it. I'm so tired of it. It's been miles of this, and they're just driving me crazy. I want you all to see how horrible these flies are. I don't know if you can tell in the camera. They're all over. There's no getting away from them. I just had a full-blown meltdown because of it. I sobbed into my ramen noodles. Our first dry stretch is coming up, so we need to load up on some water. But don't be fooled. It's beautiful, but this is what I have to look like right now. There's so many mosquitoes. Right there is Glacier Peak, and it's crazy to think that we were on the other side of that mountain just a few days ago. This is how we send text messages to each other on trail when we can't communicate. Do you know who that's from? Is that Ralston?
What's 53?
It's 5.3 to camp. That's what they're trying to say. And they left us a treat? Is that for us? I've been waiting for this stream for a long time. Hiker bath! Hiker bath! Made it to camp, and I think we did almost 18 miles today, which I'm really happy about. I think today may have been the toughest day for me on trail. There were a lot of tears shed. I just am so mentally and physically spent from this section, but that little cold water dip was exactly what I needed to feel human again, because I was actually able to like clean myself off a decent amount. But it was just like the bugs and the flies literally swarming you all day. For me, it was like so dehumanizing, because I literally just felt like a walking sack of garbage that the flies wanted so bad. I mean, it drove me crazy, but I'm so happy we're gonna get into town tomorrow. It cannot come soon enough. You know you're getting close to civilization when you can actually smell day hikers on the trail before you even see them. I'm like, oh my gosh, I smell perfume or soap or something. And it's very exciting. Anyways, we're only like 5 miles from Stevens Pass, where my bestie Tabby is gonna be picking me up. And we're gonna spend the day in Leavenworth the next few days and probably leave Tuesday morning. I'm desperately needing it. I did not sleep at all last night because my scalp itches so bad. I just so badly need to wash my hair. And I will be doing that as soon as we get into town. I'm so excited. We made it. Now I'm just like, what do I want to eat? What do I want to drink?
It's so good.
We're so happy. Tabby has her window cracked open. Hi, Tabby.
Hi.
Do I smell bad?
You guys smell awful.
2 double cheeseburgers.
2 double cheeseburgers.
A medium fry
Medium fry.
with sweet and sour
with
sauce.
sweet and sour sauce.
And that's it.
Some people have people this way, but I did it now.